Yo, as always, like, share, subscribe. Now let's just get into it. So, before I even get started, shout out to Indiana hitting us in the mouth and getting it done. Now, Harbaugh, Don Brown, the whole staff, y'all got to go. Harbaugh, it's a wrap for you. For that embarrassment we just watched, you got to go. You got to go. There ain't no excuse. Now, I guess I'll start with the offense. I mean, this might be a long one, y'all. I'm gonna try, but this might be a long one. Okay, so Indiana basically can do whatever they want to on offense and get it done, whether that's throwing, and they threw it like 50 times. He had like their quarterback had Penix had like 340 some yards and 3 TDs, and Stevie Smith ran for like 94. And we basically on when we were on offense, we couldn't run it at all, and Joe was inconsistent at first. Started to get it going in the second half, but defense still couldn't stop Indiana. And when they did, Joe turned it over. Ball game. We just couldn't stop them at all on defense, pretty much. But I'm gonna get it now. I'm gonna get into it. So on offense, I'm gonna start with the offense. Why are we running plays for our tight ends that cannot catch? Why is Eric All? Why are we running plays for Eric All? He can't catch. I mean, it's 3 games now where if it's a pass that's not 2 or 3 yards, he's gonna drop it. So why do you just refuse to change it up? You want to run plays for this man. He can't catch. Stop running plays for him. He shouldn't play unless he's blocking. It's not hard to figure out. He can't catch, so I can't run plays for him. Simple as that. Receiver. The receivers drop a lot of balls in general. And not to say that Joe is playing good. He didn't play good today. Now, this is a game where I can specifically say Joe really didn't play good. As far as touch on some of those throws, be just getting yards with your legs when you have to. Like, he left a lot of yards on the field. Joe did. Now, the play calling is horrible. For the most part, the play calling is pretty horrible to me because we're still trying to run up the middle. Like, I don't understand why you want to try to run up the middle when it doesn't work. There's so many other plays. You can run stretch plays. I didn't see any reverses. I didn't see any jet sweeps. All of these are extensions of the running game. We just forget it. We just gonna run up the middle. Oh, they stopping it? I'm gonna keep doing it. Something gonna break. Yeah. Our team broke. That's what happened. You think that you keep running it, that's gonna make the defense, the defense and the other coaching staff is happy. They happy you dumb enough to keep running the same play. That's stupid. Now look, only bright spot on offense is Ronnie Bell. I think Ronnie Bell might have had about 150, 160 yards. Shout out to him. But here goes my question. Ronnie Bell led us in receiving yards last year, and he led us in receptions. Why is he just now the focal point for the passing game in the second half of our third game? He should have been the go-to receiver. It's just smart football, man. You got a young team, young receivers that haven't proven anything yet, and we act like we don't know who's the go-to receiver. Maybe the guy that led us in receiving yards and receptions last year. That would be the smart thing to think. Maybe the guy that's been practicing with Joe all year, all off season. Why would you use him though? Oh God. What have we got in our what is happening? The season still continuing? Did they didn't cancel the season? Let's see. We're down 17. We're down 17. Trying to just get some points. And we're down 17 and we have like almost no rushing yards. Why the hell are they calling a play action pass? Joe ends up getting sacked, but when he does the play action, the play action is so dumb to me, and this is what I was talking about in my other videos. It's basically him turning in a circle. Then he gets sacked. There's no point of running a play action when they don't care if you run it because you haven't ran for anything. Stupid. That's just stupid. I'm sorry. If you're running play action down 17 when you have almost no running yards, why would the defense even care about you running a play action? They're not biting. Come on, bro. This stuff is so stupid, y'all. I'm so tired of talking about it. They saying Harbaugh has to be fired this week. He needs to be fired this week. Gaddis, I guess you can stay around maybe. Don Brown, you go too. Nah, this ain't no fire Harbaugh and Brown. You go with it. Now speaking of Don Brown, let's get to Don Brown. Oh God, I hate this dude. I hate this man. Oh, so the defense just can't stop anybody. He gave up probably 460, 70 yards. And I'm talking about, the sad thing is that everybody knows this stuff. You continue to want to run man, and the corners continue to get torched. And this is my problem with Don Brown. You can run man, bro, but just put two safeties over the top of these dudes. He just refuses to do it. And he puts Dax Hill, it's like Dax Hill is a corner now for most of the game. Having Dax Hill at corner, it doesn't help us because you could have, if you put Dax Hill at corner, that just puts another safety out there that can't cover. The thing about having a safety that's rangy and can make plays on the ball, you put him over the top so he can do that. This man is so dumb. Like, come on, bro. Put that man over the top so he can get picks, so he can help your sorry corners. You got him in man coverage. They got 4 wideouts out there. You got Dax Hill on one of them. Okay, we just won't throw at him. But if he's at safety and they don't want to throw at him, that can take away one whole side of the field. Stupid. Tired of this dumb stuff. We run 2 defenses. Man with the blitz scheme and cover 2. We don't run. This is part of the problem. The cover 2 we run is trash because it looks like we never practice it. Like, it looks like we don't even practice the zone that we run. That cover 2 scheme we running is so horrible. The announcers is just talking about they gonna run the zone. They gonna run a sorry zone that they don't play well. The announcer talking about your zone because it's obvious you don't practice it enough and don't have these dudes on a string. See, you can't run zone if everybody's not on a string and know their assignments, know how to manipulate the zone. We don't know how to do any of that. So when we get in the one zone we run, we get exposed. It's just dumb. You 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 don't even have them prepared to run the zone, bro. You running two defenses and both of them look like you don't practice them. You running man in cover two, and it looks like neither one it looks like you don't practice either one. Come on, bro. Come on. Like it don't make no sense. We got Indiana out here looking like they baby Ohio State or something. Come on. Let's see. Defensive line. The defensive line, oh Lord. For 2.5, almost 3/4, if they do a fake hard snap, the hard clap, they jumping. They jumping. Player after player. We gave up so many free yards on offsides. Then when we do the offsides, they know it's a free play, so they throwing it up and they catching it. Offsides don't even matter because they catching it. We did that probably 5-6 times. It was embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing. That was an embarrassing game to watch as a Michigan fan. Ain't no excuse for that. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. No discipline. Brad Hawkins, step on up, boy. Step on up. You a senior. You a senior safety. Indiana, we're trying to make a comeback, y'all. We're trying to make a comeback. We down 10. Penix throws his worst pass of the game, and it's a punt, y'all. He throws it up in the air. We got him, the receiver. The receiver knows he can't make a play on it. He's trying, but he ain't got a chance. Dax Hill is in front of the receiver, about to catch it like a punt. That's how bad the throw is. But here's Brad Hawkins coming in front of him, done overplayed the ball. Now he's reaching back like this. It still gets in his hands. Oh, he can't catch it. Dax Hill probably would have caught it and maybe took it to the house or something. But Brad Hawkins drops it, and then they end up scoring. No, they don't end up scoring. We end up stopping them, then Joe throws a pick. But it just plays like that. The easiest pick you probably gonna get, and you knock it away from the dude that's about to pick it because you can't catch. Brad Hawkins, he had another one earlier in the game where he was running, the ball comes like this. Brick hands, just bricks. Like, come on. You're a senior safety. He's a corner. Let's be real. Brad Hawkins is a corner playing safety. Stevie Scott constantly running him over. And this goes back to this is how you know a defense is good, strong, all of that. Can you stop a team from running when you know it's coming? Indiana's trying to run the clock out, get crucial first downs, and we can't even stop them. Like, it's go for it on fourth. It happened last week against Michigan State. Going for it on fourth, 3rd and 3s, 3rd and 4s. We just know we can't stop them because we're not big enough up front. We're playing undersized. We got undersized linebackers. We got safeties that are corner size. So who are we going to stop when we're undersized as a defense, basically? It's just sad, y'all. It's sad. Let's see. But those are just my points on what I saw that I wrote down. There's probably 1,000 more. This was an embarrassing loss for Michigan. This was embarrassed. And as a fan, it's embarrassing. I can only imagine how dudes like Charles Woodson and Peppers and Desmond Howard and Tom Brady and Greasy and all these dudes, I can only imagine how they feel. Like that was embarrassing, y'all. That was sad. It was sad. You got beat. You got beat. You didn't just get beat. You got beat handily. You got beat soundly by Indiana. This wasn't no overtime. Oh, they barely scraped it out. This was a controlled ass whooping. It happened. And it's sad, y'all. Harbaugh has to go. I would fire him. I might fire him today. I don't care about COVID, none of that. Gaddis, you run the team. I just let Gaddis be the interim coach because that was too embarrassing for you to continue to coach for Michigan. Honestly, like it looks like he lost the team. He looks like he lost the team. Don Brown is a joke. If Harbaugh doesn't get fired this week, Don Brown definitely needs to be fired. Like there's no point in waiting. There's no point in waiting. It's just gonna get toxic. Like there's no point in waiting on firing Don Brown or Harbaugh. I just saw who was it? Utah State. They fired their coach earlier today during our game. So ain't no point of us waiting. Might as well just go fire them and start seeing who you can get, who's interested now. So when the season ends, you can instantly hire your coach and get whatever recruits that are going to stay around, that want to stay or go, or whoever recruits the new coach can get. But ain't no point of waiting. Ain't no point of waiting. From that was too embarrassing. It was embarrassing. That's all I can say, y'all. Like, from offense, one, we can't run the ball at all. We can't run the ball a lick. And it's sad. So not only Joe, whoever's the quarterback, our quarterback has to play flawless and get yards with his legs. Like Joe has to realize if you're trying to go to the pro, whatever you're trying to do, you got to go get them yards. You have to get yards when you can and continue to try to keep the down and distance low. Too many times we come out and it ends up 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15. You can't win like that. I don't care if you got Aaron Rodgers or somebody back there. You can't win like that. It's just not going to happen. So, no running game, and it looks like we don't know how to get it to our weapons. If you constantly see them blitzing, you need to be running mesh routes, screens, halfback screens, tunnel screens, and getting it to your playmakers behind these blitzes. But it's not happening. So honestly, I don't even want Gaddis. I'm gonna keep it real. I want them all to go. But if somebody got to coach Harbaugh, because Harbaugh and Don Brown, they got to go. They got to go. They got to go. Like that was one of the worst. I would have to look at the Rich Rod era to see a defense play that bad. That bad and uninspired, where they can throw it up and even if you have good coverage, you still grabbing and stuff. You got good coverage and you still grabbing and holding and doing all this stuff. You're so undisciplined on the D-line that every fake snap you're falling for it for 3 quarters, which is mind-boggling because all you have to do is watch the ball. This is sad. This is sad. Everybody that was saying 4-4 and that 4-4 might be a reach. Honestly, 4-4 might be a reach with Penn State, Ohio State, Maryland with Tua Louis brother. Yeah, he's putting it. He's throwing accurate and running, and so who knows? Rutgers, who they got? Greg Schiano. They might beat us. They beat MSU. They playing with heart. And the thing that I hate to see is how much fire is on the sideline for Indiana. How boisterous, how fun loving, and how the atmosphere. The atmosphere on their sideline, even before the game, was let's go, intensity, we all is one, let's go out, win, and have fun doing it. I don't see no fun on our sideline. I haven't seen it in years, honestly. Maybe Notre Dame last year, but this is college football. It needs to be lively and energetic. Like, these are young dudes. That's why you see so many teams coming with the turnover chain and stuff. It's fun for the players and it's fun for the team. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not seeing any of that energy. Like, it's just Harbaugh, he's got to go, y'all. Like, we just got to get another coach. I could speak for hours on this almost, but I'm honestly I'm tired and I'm ashamed at this point because that was just embarrassing, y'all. I'm going live tomorrow, probably about 5-6 o'clock, but that's all I got for this one, y'all. It was just that was embarrassing from quarterback, O-line. Ronnie Bell. Shout out to Ronnie Bell. Shout out to Ronnie Bell for showing heart. Show heart. But Joe, you the starter now. And I feel for, and before I get off, I feel for whoever's the starter because we can't run the ball at all. So if you don't even have a threat of a running game, good luck. Good luck. Now, Joe made his mistakes, and the whole offense was bad for the majority. The offensive line, Joe, it's all bad right now. So that's all I got, y'all, for this one. I just can't. I can't, man. So like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.